Canadian, Montreal Canadiens. That was a good one, guys. You did a great job. So proud of you. Canada, eh? Where's my little flag? I had a flag around here. Well, anyway. You know, you beat out last year's champs, Pittsburgh. Woo! Not too shabby. As Don Cherry would say, not too shabby. And what else? Well, I mean, you lost to Philadelphia. That's alright, you know. Better luck next year, right? When was the last time Gary Bettman, the commissioner of NHL, get him out of there? I don't get this. I mean, isn't he voted? I mean, who keeps voting this guy in year after year? I mean, nobody else wants to do the job? Nobody else is capable of doing the job? Come on, let's get a Canadian guy in there. I think he's American. And if this is our sport, I'd like to see a Canadian commissioner in there and see what he's capable of doing. Giving away Gretzky back in the 90s. Did Boston give away Bobby Orr? Did the Islanders give away Mike Bossy? You know, did Chicago give away Tony Esposito to Canada? I mean, we have great players and we just give them away. Pay them more money, whatever it is. I mean, it's almost on par anyway, the dollar, our dollar in the States. I mean, this is my opinion, and I know a lot of people out there who worship athletes. I don't, but there's a few, maybe 5% in, let's say, hockey or whatever sport you're talking about, professional sport, that, and this is not scripted, I'm just talking off the top of my head here, that I believe are truly superstars. I mean, you have good players, and then you have this huge gap, and way up here in the stratosphere are those elite superstar players. Okay? Those guys I'm talking about. Way up here. Not these guys. Way up here, these guys are making millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. I believe that if a Canadian-born player who loves to play the game leaves a Canadian team for a few more million on an American team, he's a traitor. He's a traitor. I've said it. tonytherockerdude at hotmail.com. I believe he's a traitor. I'm sorry. He has such talent, and the government should get into this. The government should step down, put their foot down, and see these superstars, I'm talking, you know, the elite 5% or so, as national treasures. National treasures. Yes. Think about that. And you just let them go. Okay, it's a free country. The government can't stop them. They live wherever they want to live. I understand. I agree with that. But I believe the government should tax the hell out of any property they own here in Canada if they want to live in the States for most of the year. There should be a PAT tax, a professional athletes tax, PAT. And that way to discourage and encourage our superstar athletes, Canadian-born, here to remain in Canada. It was good enough. They got all their training here, all their coaches, most of them Canadian. Oh, now it's time for the big leagues, and they're going to leave, desert the country that made them who they are? I don't agree with that at all. Again, I'm talking about, you know, the elite top athletes. Okay, I'm not talking about all the athletes. Okay? And I really dislike when people say, well, it's an American team, they won the cup, oh, but half of them are Canadian. So why do they sing both national anthems? It's the States and Canada. They're playing for the USA. They're not playing for Canada. They win. It's fuck all for us. What do we get out of it? It's not like we're making a car here and parts come from this country and parts come from that country. Yeah, you're going to get compensated. The company who makes those parts is going to get paid. We're not talking automobiles here. We're talking a team who plays for a different country, a different city in a different country. So that's all I wanted to say. And like I said, if you have a decent job with if you know anybody who's hiring and needs somebody who, let's say, is good with people, maybe in sales, maybe something technical, please get a hold of me and I'll get a hold of my friend tonytherockerdude at hotmail.com. One world, one people, one love. Cheers.